Hey, happy Homebrew Wednesday. I'm a little bit hungover today. I had a nice evening at Pusho Bar. It's a fellow homebrewer in the place where I live, the city I live, and he's built a bar in his house. Top beer, top bar, perfect. But I'm feeling the effects of alcohol from yesterday, so a little bit alcoholic of me, but got a little bit of hair of the dog here. Got a saison with rooibos and lemon from London. So, cheers. What are we going to do today? It's been a few weeks. I've been just running from here to there to everywhere. I haven't had a chance to sit down and do some solid work on this brew panel, so apologies for the little delay. Today, we're going to learn how to install a relay. So, this is a relay. Well, this is the relay. This is just the connector that mounts onto your DIN reel. And this little guy basically takes 230 volts in from a switch and controls it at low amperage. And basically it means you can switch high currents, a bit like your solid state relays, which everybody knows about. But this is mainly for the power in. So I switch the switch on, excuse me, and he switches a little magnet in there, and that will switch the main current to the whole panel on. So I could be drawing 16 amps and I can safely switch the panel off. He just clips in here. You push a little button and it clips in. So I've made a little circuit. I will went a lot easier than wiring a switch. I will show you that now. So this is the little somewhat of a mechanical relay. It's got a little spring attached to a coil, and when you energize the coil, that closes the main switch. So you've got high current going through here and low current going through here. So it sort of takes away the danger of switching a high current with your hand. You switch a low current, it disconnects the magnet, springs open and opens the switch. So between A1 and A2, I need to connect that up to one power supply. Just wired it directly into the main power. And in this I've made a little circuit. So again with the fan, this one, sorry, take it back. This one I've put in a switch in between the two terminals. And in this one I've put in a fan in between the two terminals. So two separate power supplies going to this relay. And by switching the switch here, I should automatically close the switch with the magnet, and that should run the fan in theory. So I'm looking at 1, 2 and 4. So I connect the live and the ground, or the live and the neutral, and here I connect basically into the live wire. So source, live in, live out, fan, live, and then neutral out of the fan to the neutral coming out of this. That's all sounds horrible, but I'll draw a little diagram and show you what I mean. So what is a relay? There's a lot of variables that you can have for a relay. Some of them switch in 12 volt DC, 24 volt DC. The one I've chosen is 230 volts AC. So I use a small current to induce a reaction or an action with the magnet, and it will switch, as you can see, 10 amps 440 volts. Now we will be using about 15 amps, but at 230 volts. So you have to look at the manufacturer's website and see exactly what you can do. But I know this is safe for 16 amps, which is good. So we have our magnet and we have our fan. Now if I push this out of the way, you can see our circuit. So here's our circuit, and you see I've got AC 230 volts coming in to A1, which is this guy. So that's a live attached to A1. Oh sorry, before I do that, I've wired in a switch here, so just the key switch. So this will control the whole current. I close the switch, I induce current in this loop, I close the magnet, and the magnet in turn closes the internal switch. And you can see the internal switch between 12 and 11. So in the live wire, I've wired in live into 12 and wired live out of 11, and that goes into the live of the fan. From the neutral or the earth side of the fan, I wired that back to the plug socket. So you have a closed loop there. So in effect, if I close this switch, everything should work. And after the key switch escapade, I hope this one goes a little better than planned. I'll be right back. So live comes out of number 12, or it goes into number 12 from a second wire, this white wire, which is also connected to the mains. So orange wire controlling the magnet, and the white wire is controlling the power to the circuit which I want to operate, so the fan basically in this example. So I'm going to very carefully switch the switch on, and this will induce a current in the magnetic coil, which in turn rather simply switches the switch and starts the fan to go to switch. So this is definitely a lot easier than that freaking key switch. So yeah, short video today, quick and dirty, how to wire an electro-mechanical relay. So ladies and gentlemen, that is how we wire an electro-mechanical relay in a severely hungover state. I'm surprised I'm still alive. I do not recommend this at home, as usual. This is just here so people can comment, tell me what I'm doing wrong, give me advice. I'm in no way an electrician or qualified to do such work, but it's my life and I will do it in my own home if I want to, as you know. So what's next? We've done the relay, we've done the switch, we've done both switches. I think I'm ready to start drilling holes in this bad boy. So next videos will be of building something fun. So happy Homebrew Wednesday. I hope you get some use out of this video. I got some new subscribers this week, so welcome. And if you come across my channel and you like what you see, please subscribe. I'm pretty useless when it comes to all this stuff. I'm figuring it out, so your advice is always welcome. And hopefully your advice can help somebody else when they come to do this. What else? I'm going to be away for a few weeks, or at least very busy for a few weeks. So maybe next week I'll do a nice little blooper video of some brew day disasters. Let's put it that way. Like one of them is iPhone versus an 80-degree boil kettle, and we'll see who wins. Anyway, cheers. Enjoy your beer, and see you in a few weeks.